Yeah, but they're coming in now, so.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah, but they're coming in now, so.
Okay, we are recording and live on YouTube. Anytime you would like to go, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Zoning Board of Appeal. We'll meet via Zoom. Thursday, November 13, 2025, 7 p.m. We start with a roll call. Mr. Trata,
Present.
Mr. Rivas,
Present.
Mr. DeLucia,
Present.
Mr. Ribeiro,
Present.
and I'm Johanna, Chairman of the Board. Would like to have a motion to accept the minutes from October 9, 2025.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Chairman,
Chairman, I'd like to make a motion. You wanna do
Whoa,
it? Go ahead, Juan.
Mr. Chairman, you got a seat, Mr. Trotter.
Well, again, oh boy, man, you serve in this board and they never make you a permanent member. So, okay. Mr. Trata will be seated for
The vacant seat.
Mr. Coelho
Nope,
Hotel.
the vacant seat.
For a vacant seat?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, now we can say, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of October 9th, 2025 as presented.
I second.
Motion made by Mr. Prata, seconded by Mr. Rivas. Ribeiro. Sorry. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next regular meeting, well, that's not this one. Public hearing. I'd like to have motion to
Want to open things up?
hear the following application: 25-15, 25-16, and continuation of 25-14.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to open public hearings for application 2515, 134 Chambers Road, and 25-16, 10 Albert Road, as well as a motion to continue the public hearing for application 2514 at 99 West Street.
Motion made by Mr. Prata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Ribeiro. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Application 25-16, 10 Albert Road. Anyone represent the applicant?
Me? I am
Mr.
not.
Chairman,
Okay.
point of order. You're out of order on the applications. It's 134 Chambers is first.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm a little dark here. I'm not seeing good. Okay, application 25-15, 134 Chambers Road. Anyone represent the applicant?
I am.
Okay. Let's know what's in your mind.
Good evening, Chairman and members of the board. I am the resident here at 134 Chambers. I'm the homeowner. I respectfully submitted a petition for variance of the height restriction for a freestanding structure. The hardship demonstrated is the subject parcel has a lot of wetlands on it. And in order to accommodate my space requirements, I would like to build up rather than out so that I don't have encroachment on wetlands. This, the factors for the variance, as far as my research has indicated, is that the size limitation is for safety of the structure, for overall character of the neighborhood and building designs, as well as I think that's it. So with respect to the safety, that I've submitted engineering reports for the design structure as designed. It It has passed all of the tests in high winds and other considerations. And it has a staircase built in so that there is no, so in the event of a fire, there is regular egress from the structure. And as far as the general character, I submitted a photo of the location. It is in a little bit of a hollow, so it will not be an eyesore. It will not obstruct view of our neighbors. It is well back from the road. It's on a large parcel of property, and it's going to be the style will be a sort of classic colonial barn. It's a mortise and tenon freestanding structure. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Yes, I have some questions. You building a barn or a shed or what's going to be used for?
It's going to be used, the lower level will be used for lawn equipment and yard equipment and storage. And then the upper level will be used for hobby wood shop. I have a planer, a radial arm saw, and chop saw, a lot of tables and hand saws that I would like to put up there, and just regular woodworking.
So
Now,
you can build a kitchen cabinet of it. Anyway, what dimension you have in that structure?
So the peak of the roof will be about 22 feet 6 inches. The ordinance, the calculation according to the ordinance, puts it at, I believe, 14 feet and 19 feet and 1/4, because you take the average of the eaves and the height. It's going to be a 20 by 20 structure, but out the back, I plan the plans indicate a lean-to for firewood.
Now, is this the structure that is away from the house to the right? Well, if I'm looking at the house, it's to the right, almost in the woods.
That's right. That's right.
The structure. It's like a little shed now.
Right. That little shed,
detached.
it's not an efficient use of space. I'd like to take it down and put a larger structure in its place.
Okay.
So you're only asking for the height.
That's right.
Yeah, because you can't even see that from the road, hardly.
Hardly.
Yeah, the land is goes down.
Yeah, the trees are around and the land goes down.
Any question from the board? I'm okay with the.
Yes, I have a few questions. You indicate you want this structure is going to be 20 by 20. I was out there earlier this afternoon. You're at about, the current shed that you have there is about 18 by 5 or 18 by 8, I should say.
No, it's 22 feet long and 13 feet deep.
The current structure?
Current
Okay.
structure is 22 by 13.
All
So
right.
we go back 7 into, and then they called it a lean-to, but really it's just a roof with supports so that I can put firewood under it. That would come out the
No,
back.
I'm asking about the current shed that's there. Okay.
22 by 13.
Okay. Okay. Are you planning to, with that, what is it, 7 feet? Are you planning to bring it forward towards the driveway or back into the property?
I plan to go back into the property. It is in the wetlands review area going back in. So of course I'll need wetlands approval.
Okay. And do you plan to plumb the structure, add electrical,
Yes.
or is it?
No plumbing, electrical, and no insulation.
Okay, so there's no chance of making it or turning it into a livable space
That's correct.
or habitable
Will not
place?
be habitable.
Okay.
Unless I get in the doghouse, and then I'll be out there.
Would you be okay if we make if this was to be approved, if we make a, in our motion, that it remain solely for storage and woodworking and not a livable space?
Yeah, well, yes, no problem at all. I mean, if it's, I'm not sure what gets recorded on the land records. I wouldn't want woodworking to run with the land, but not habitable, fine.
Okay,
don't run
that's
that.
fine. It's more so if it was to be approved, our zoning enforcement officer would be able to, you know, control and absorb that, observe that a little bit better within
Sure.
the realms of the zoning regulations.
Yeah, through the chair, I mean, a wood shop and not
Yeah.
habitable space would be acceptable.
Yeah, it won't be approved for living space automatically anyway.
Right.
'Cause-
You never
Okay.
know. I just want to ask
Well,
the
if
applicant,
he,
'cause-
Not this
Okay.
owner, it won't. I can promise you that, and I'm fine with whatever we need to do to make
We-
that memorialized.
But
we
you have to
just
realize, you have to
approving
realize,
the height application because his land go down. And whatever he does in the future, or if he sold the house to someone else, the city have to watch that. We can't, you know. But
Yeah, but-
he cannot make it for another structure for living anyway.
I know that the current applicant says he won't do it, but when we grant these variances, it stays with the land forever. The owner may change. You don't know what the other owner or the next owner might want to do with that and their intentions with it. So that's why I ask.
No
Okay.
problem.
You
is
can
this,
ask,
is this shed, I have
that's what
one more question. Is this shed on blocks? I didn't notice when I passed by.
The shed is actually on a poured, on a poured.
Poured concrete.
pad. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
The new one shows piers for footings,
Yeah. Elephant foot. piers.
precast piers.
Yeah.
The only drawback about saying that it's only going to be used for a shed and for like a woodworking is that you could never live in there once you get kicked out. Just keep that in mind.
Well, he need he need a kitchen, he need a
Yeah.
plumbing. You know. Anyway, it's any more question from the board?
If it would be helpful to the chair, Mr. Chairman, if we could cite to be used as a wood shop would be helpful only.
Woodworking shop,
Or just a workshop would be fine.
workshop. Okay, fine. All right. Any other question from the board? Look like no more question. Anyone in support this application? Anyone in support this application?
I support the application, or are you asking the board members? I don't know what the point of
the
it
Well,
is.
we're asking
the public.
we're asking the
Support.
public anyway, not you.
Oh.
Anyway, anyone in opposition for this application? Or not public, or the neighbors, whoever? Anyone in opposition this application? Okay, everybody happy, so
All right, Mr. Chairman, let's make a motion to close the public hearing for application 2515, 134 Chambers Road.
motion made by Mr. Trata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Rivero, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, Mr. Chairman, we can make a motion now to open application 2515, 134 Chambers Road for voting session and any other further discussion.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Trata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Rivero, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Motion or discussion, whatever you guys like.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve application 25-15, 134 Chambers Road, Erickson, Frederick F. and Emily A. RA 40 zone, section 3.G.3.B, increase maximum building height from 15 to 19 feet 1/4 for construction of detached accessory structure. I'm going to put a condition that this detached accessory structure be solely used for workshop use, non-livable space, as per plan submitted. The reasoning, I am approving this application. If you give me 1 second. Get to it. The variance is the minimum variance necessary in order to allow reasonable use of the property. The variance will not adversely affect public health, safety, and welfare of the community.
Okay, motion made by Mr. Rivas,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Ribeiro. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, so approved. Okay,
Thank you all, board members, chairman. I appreciate all the time and attention.
okay.
Hope you all have a great night.
Too.
I'll sign off.
Thank you.
Thank you
Go
again.
finish your shop before winter comes, before the snow.
Yeah, thanks. No, I'm going to do it in the spring. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Application 25-16, 10 Albert Road. Bevilacqua, Marissa,
Yes.
tell us what's on your mind, what you planning to do.
Yeah. So I am the owner of 10 Albert Road. I purchased the home about 3.5 years ago, and it's a whopping 660 square feet. The previous owner had consolidated 3 parcels into one. So prior to me purchasing it, I have one large lot that sits at about 15,000 square feet. I'm seeking a variance for section 4.A-3 to reduce the front yard setback from 40 feet to 26 feet. The reason being my lot, again, is only 15,000 square feet and I'm in an RA 40 zone. So the requirement is to have a 40,000 square foot lot. So my lot is severely undersized for the zone. On top of that, I do have wetlands in the back of the property. And I have already been working with Larry Lieberman on kind of what I'll need to do on his end of things. And I'm well aware that I'll need to go to the Environmental Impact Commission, but that's something else to consider when I'm looking to build, that I have to be aware of the wetlands. So I was just hoping to do an addition off the side of the home. On top of that, the only thing that's there is a huge ledge. So the land is not useful for much else. You can't put a septic system there. You can't grow plants. You literally can't do anything with it because there's a huge rock. So I was just hoping to do an addition and make some better use of the lot. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
So what kind of addition you doing?
So I'm looking to, I have a long laundry list, but I'm looking to enlarge the existing 2 bedrooms and kind of reconfigure the kitchen.
So you enlarge in 2-bedroom and a kitchen, correct?
I'm not adding additional kitchens. I just want to take my existing kitchen, kind of redo it because it doesn't make much sense. Give myself a living room, and then I'll have 2 bedrooms, an office, and 2 bathrooms. I have an architectural drawing that I myself, not an architect, have drawn up if you all wanted to see it. It's not anywhere as near as good as an architect, but I do have my master vision if you all were interested in that.
Okay, but you're trying to enlarge 2-bedroom and a kitchen, correct?
Correct.
Now, what size home you have?
Right now, the home is 660 square feet.
160 square feet?
160.
600.
660.
600 square feet, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Any question from the board? If you can put the drawing, because I can't see it from here. I don't know how to do it. Can we see it on?
Do you need do you want like the floor plan that I made, or do you want the survey?
Share it.
The floor plan.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can you share the drawing?
Sure. Let me just figure out how to share here. Entire screen. I'm a Teams person now that all right,
Yeah.
let's see here. Let me minimize you.
Can
Can you see the picture of the floor plan now?
No.
Nice.
I'd
No?
like to see the addition attached to the house.
So that's what I'm trying to share with you. I don't know if you're seeing the screen. Let me see here.
Mr. Chairman, if you want, I can share my screen and show you the
Go ahead.
site.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know why it's not working. I promise I know how to use the computer. Oh, it's something with my browser. That's what the issue is.
All right. There's the site plan.
It's not up one.
Not yet.
Can you see it?
No.
Like
No.
not coming in.
Trying.
Not in there. Black screen.
Now I'll just ask you while he's getting
Oh, there you
that.
go.
There we go. Now it's but went out.
Now you can see it.
We
Yeah.
saw
Went out. Came in and went out.
We had it
All
for,
right.
there we
Ah,
go.
and there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this builder, this 10 Albert, it's kind of a white house with some like blue trim or something. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Mhm.
And when did you plan on starting the construction?
Well, I'd hope to do it in the spring, but I have to do the Environmental Impact Commission next, and that's going to take a little bit of time. I have to do some survey things. I have to get an architect. So hopefully the spring. That's the plan I'm trying to aim for.
So if that's the place, what are they doing there now?
What do you mean? What are they doing there now?
Are they doing any type of construction there?
No, not right now.
No?
Across the street they are. My house is very hard to find. They're doing
Okay, so
construction.
it's across the street, they're doing some work.
It's a 2-level house
Yeah.
across the street. I'm a
Okay,
flat
that's the one,
house.
that's the one I saw, okay.
It-
All right.
It's like, we're not doing construction here. Not
No, I
yet.
didn't know, because I passed the house and there was some construction done. They also had a septic already be put in.
Oh yeah, that's the neighbors across the street.
That's
That's
across
not.
the- Okay.
I have a question. Yeah, you mentioned that big piece of ledge there.
Sure.
With this construction, are you planning to build it with a foundation slab and then up, or are you going to build that addition off the ground due to the ledge there?
It's gonna be in a column.
So I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to your question, but I will say whatever the architect and the building department tells me to do, I'm going to do it. I think the plan, and again, I don't know any of this. I'm doing the best I can by myself. The plan is to hopefully do footings on the rock. The remainder of the ledge is in my existing crawl space, so they kind of built over it.
I saw that. That's why I asked, because
Yeah.
where the proposed addition would be right slab in the middle of the big ledge there. So that's why I ask, do you have any plans, drawings as to how you're going to build this addition?
Yeah, we need to see plan because you have a huge addition, bigger than the house, I think.
Yeah, it's about
35.
the same size of the house.
It's about
35 by 20 feet. It's 700 feet. If your house 600 feet, the addition is bigger than the house. So
All we're looking at is the approving a setback. I know the construction of it should be the building department, right?
yeah,
yeah, I agree with that, Tony. I'm just, again, like we spoke on the last application, once we if we approve this variance, it's with the land forever. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that if
no other bedroom.
if we
because it's
approve
too
it,
much.
we approve it and it's going to be used for the purpose that the applicant's coming before us. I don't want to approve it and then have it, not be feasible for the applicant and then it go and be turned into something else.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've had plenty of folks out to kind of, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about foundation. The exciting piece to me is picking out the floors and the tile. That's like my dad is going to work with the architect and the builder. It's really whatever the foundation needs to be for the house to not collapse and to get approved by the building department is fine by me, whether we build over the rock, we drill into the rock, I tell everybody none of that's any of my business. It's whatever everybody says I have to do as far as the structure goes. And once we get inside, I'm all about it. But
you add in 35 by 20 addition to 600 feet house.
correct.
Don't see where the addition going to the part of this addition gonna be to the 2 bedroom, or is gonna be additional bedroom?
So
Because it's very important for us to know.
absolutely. So right
We're
now the
gonna
house,
approve, if we approve it as per plan submitted, and you do whatever you want to do in the future, I mean, that's what we're looking for. You know, we're not, we need to see a plan, but it's up to the commissioners there, what they're gonna vote or ask question, whatever the decision gonna be. But that's my side. Anyone else have a question there?
I agree with Joe. I think that you need to see the plan since it is such a large addition, and you have to go through a lot of different, you know, building department, all this other stuff, plus the environmental people have to come out too. Because you have a
Yeah.
wetlands area there, right? Correct?
yeah, so I've already had Larry Lieberman he's come out unofficially to take a look. I did have the wetlands flagged. If you look on the bottom piece of the survey, it is flagged there.
Yeah, I see that.
There will be some sort of, as explained to me, right? I still haven't gone through the Environmental Impact Commission. I will need to do either some sort of tree planting, a rock garden, a wall, like some sort of barrier. But that would be, when I get to Environmental Impact Commission. Right now, the house is 2 bedroom, 1 bath. The house would remain a 2 bedroom and it would have a second bathroom. So I'm not adding bedrooms, I'm just making them larger. Right now, the bedrooms are 12 by 8. They're very, very small bedrooms. The plan would be to make the bedrooms larger, to add a bathroom, and then to reconfigure the kitchen in doing so to make more space for the bedrooms.
Hey, any other question from the board?
I'm not, so with me, I'm not concerned with her layout inside the home. That seems reasonable to me. My thing is I want to make sure that if we were to approve this, that the construction can be done on that ledge, granting then her the setback. So that's my only concern with it. If she can, I don't know if the applicant would be okay with bringing something as far as architectural designs showing that this is going to be able to be built on that ledge and it work out. I don't see a problem with it. If it can't, then we take it from there. But my issue would be can this addition be built where that ledge is in that part of the property?
I think you can build over the lead. What they do is they drill holes, they put rebar in there, they put their, that's my experience with construction. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys okay with the big addition like that without knowing where the number of bedroom or other thing, that's fine.
Is going to be 2 full baths or just another half bath?
2 full.
Okay.
Through the chair real quick. So basically, if the board chooses to approve this addition as it is, and there's some construction parameters that prevents her from building exactly what that is, she would be able to go smaller and still comply with the variance she'd be approving. She wouldn't be able to modify that at all. So we'd hold her to that. And obviously it'd be the residential use. So if it's something where this is where her proposal would be, and then she's going to throw herself at the building department, I think that you'd be safe. The ZBA would be safe in approving this and saying that if you do choose or you cannot build it, you'll have to come back and reapply. and relocate the addition. But I think she's pretty secure in talking to some city agencies that this is where she'd prefer it to be, just for
Okay.
clarification.
But
All right.
the thing
Thank you.
is,
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that.
the thing, Sean,
clarifies that.
is that if she put this addition, we approve it the way it is now, and she make another bedroom, can she do that? But if she make it a big room now, and later put a wall and a door, and you have another bedroom, 3-bedroom home in a small lot.
Joe, if she goes to the building department for another bedroom, then it impacts the septic and all that, so you'd probably.
That's right, but
Oh.
she can do that after. You can, a lot of people are doing that, 3-bedroom home, and they make it 4.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, that's my opinion. If that's okay with you guys, that's fine. Anybody else have a question? Any more question? Okay. Anybody support this application from the public? Anyone in support this application? Anyone in opposition this application? Anyone in opposition this application? Okay, so you're set to go.
All right,
Motion-
do we want to vote on this, Mr. Chairman? Do we want to vote on this now, or do we want to, any discussion on what Juan said, or apparently what Sean said is
No,
good? And we can have it done.
Bill, I'm good with what Sean
Okay.
laid out.
All right, so Mr.
It
Chairman,
makes
I'd like
sense
to-
to me.
All right, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to close public hearing for application 25-16, 10 Albert Road.
Motion made by Mr. Trata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Rivero. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to
Okay.
make a motion to open application 25-16, 10 Albert Road for a voting session and any other discussions.
Motion made by Mr. Trata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Rivero. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I would like to make a motion to approve 25-16, 10 Albert Road, Bevla Aqua, Maritza, RA 40 zone, section 4A.3, reduce front yard setback from 40 feet to 26 feet for construction of addition. My reason for approval is
Small house.
the hardship differs in kind from hardships imposed by the regulations on other properties in the district due to the zone being an RA 40 zone, which permits 40,000 square feet. The home is 15,130 square feet. Therefore, that's one of my reasons for approval, and it will not adversely affect public health, safety, and welfare of the community.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Rivero. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so approved. Okay, let's see. We have
Thank you
one.
all very much.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay, continuation of 25-14, 99 West Street. Martel Engineering Group. Anyone
Good
represent
evening.
the applicant?
Yeah, good evening. For the record, Dinas Verbicus, professional engineer with Artel Engineering Group here on behalf of the applicant. Thank you all for your patience in allowing us to revamp our drawing. I believe you've all got a copy of it. And basically, as you may recall, the challenge with our proposal was that we needed permission, or to seek permission from our neighbor to do the construction work. And I guess perhaps it was a misunderstanding with my client, but there was no conversation, no permission sought. So you were nice enough to allow us to make a modification to the drawing. And as you see the new drawing, and if you want, I can share my screen, but the driveway now enters more centrally on the property. It enters towards the center of the property and then veers off to the east side or to the right side of the home. And we're able to accomplish our driveway to the rear of the site without having to ask or talk to the neighbors with respect to what we're proposing to do.
But with the new design, you're asking for more,
No. So the design, because we made our application, we respected the limitations that we sought, or the variances that we sought with this design. And the challenge here, having relocated the driveway, it makes our cuts a little bit deeper as we enter in to the site itself. So we went from about a 7-foot cut to about a 9-foot cut at a maximum depth. However, we did respect the no greater than 17% on the maximum grade on the driveway. And we end up still towards the rear of the parcel. Our retaining walls had to be extended about 15 feet on either side. And again, deeper cuts, but we're able to achieve without any impact to our neighbors' walls or any improvements in their frontage. So I thank you for allowing us to make the modification, and I hope that you view favorably on our submission.
I think if you can show, you share your screen will be great for us,
Okay.
for the people outside the,
Dinus, when you move the driveway over now, you eliminated the existing stairs down to the road. Is that
That's correct.
Are they going to be put back in, or they're not going to worry about that?
No, our challenge here is to get the vehicle in, and once that's been achieved, we're good to go. And so I will zoom in the screen a little bit here, and you'll note again the driveway enters pretty much centrally on the property, and then continues up to the right side of the home and continues out to the back. And our retaining walls end just shy of the property line on the west and just shy of the property line on the east. And we will need to grade in the road right of way along our frontage and replace some of the sidewalk because the sidewalk is elevated in this portion of the road. So we'll need to kind of dip down to our driveway grade and then rise back up. But we're able to achieve this, and I'm excited. It's going to cost, I think, a bit more to do the work, but it gives our client the driveway that he seeks. Of course, it's subject to review and approval by city engineering department and public works, highways.
so how much the space is to the right of that driveway, where the neighbor who complained last time, how much you're gonna excavate close to their wall?
Well, so
Are you gonna endanger their walls or no? What?
No, not at all.
Nothing?
Not at all. No.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
The 5% pitch of the sidewalk where you're depressing because you're dropping that down a couple more feet than it was before, that meets ADA for the sidewalk?
Yeah. So yeah, great question. So if you look, and I'm squinting, so you're probably squinting as well.
Yeah, I looked at it on the drawing earlier, but
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to trying to payment. So as we come in off of the road, the edge of the road is here. We go for the first 7 or so feet at 3%. Then across the driveway, we flatten it out to a 2% slope, which is a 1/4 inch per foot, which is ADA compliant. The other element that we took into account was also our running slope on the sidewalk as well, which does not exceed 5%. So it's an accessible route. And then once we pass that, we zip up to a 5%, and then, give it a big heavy lift into 12 and then 16%. And we're just a hair under 17% on the rest of the driveway as we run to the back, and of course flatten out once we get to the rear of the home.
Anyone else have a question from the board?
Danis, just like I asked last time you guys were in front of us, I'm sure you guys will. I know that this has other departments that it has to go to, but are we going to make sure that we do something in regards to runoff and proper
Yes.
drainage?
Yes. Well, what we'll do is, this is our first step. And likely what we'll do is compensate for our stormwater runoff by capturing roof drains and so on. In other words, we'll capture some water that runs off of the site now in exchange for runoff from the driveway. We'll make certain that things are designed in a manner in which there won't be any issues by the city street.
So the parking lot in the back, where the drains go, the water go now?
Yeah, so right now the water drains kind of eastward to our neighbor here. So we'll look to manage the stormwater in the back here so that we're not impacting our neighbor, and then also work with managing our roof leaders on the home to minimize our runoff and to compensate for what the driveway that we're seeking.
Any other questions? Any other question from the board?
No.
Okay. Anyone in favor of this application from the public? Anyone in favor of this application? Anyone in opposition to this application? Anyone in opposition to this application? Okay. Ready to go, I guess. Motion to close and open it for vote.
Chairman, we'd like to make a motion to close public hearing for application 25-14, 99 West Street.
Motion made by Mr. Trata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Ribeiro. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, make a motion to open application 25-14, 99 West Street for voting session and any other discussions that would follow.
Motion made by Mr. Trata,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Ribeiro. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
You guys are waiting on me.
Number one.
You got all the business. What can you do?
Mr. Chairman,
Get paid extra for that. So special
yeah,
bonus. Christmas is coming.
yeah, free 99. Mr. Chairman, I like to make a motion to approve 25-14, 99 West Street, Artel Engineering Group LLC, RH3 Zone, Section 8.A.2.C, for allow grading within 5 feet of property line for construction of retaining walls, in Section 8.B.1.B.3, increase maximum driveway grade from 12% to 17% in overall grade, and from 8% to 17% grade in the first 30 feet for construction of new driveway as per plan submitted. Reasoning for me approving this application is that the variances here approved will be in harmony with the general purpose and intent of the zoning district and other provisions of these regulations, due to that it will take parking off the street and onto the property and make the neighborhood a lot safer, and safe, and no public, it will not affect the public health and welfare. And that's my reasoning.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas,
Second. That was a
Seconded.
mouthful, Juan.
Yeah.
seconded by Mr. Rivero. You get a little less bonus. All in favor?
Aye.
Right.
Aye. So approved.
Thank you so much for your
Well done, Dennis.
consideration and your action. Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Aye.
You're
Thank
welcome.
All right. Motion to adjourn the meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Rivas, seconded by Mr. Rivero. All in favor?
But,
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, just a second, I'm sorry. As reading the agenda, I'm just in case I have to rescind the motion, do we have to discuss the minutes or the meeting dates?
No, that's just for informational purposes.
Okay, all right, so
Hold on.
I stand corrected, Mr. Chairman, go ahead, sorry.
Okay.